Okay, today we will be making crepes Souzette for my international cooking video. We'll start with the dry ingredients. We have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a half a cup of white granulated sugar, and then a little bit of orange zest. We will then add a tablespoon of orange juice to our 2 cups of milk and a teaspoon of vanilla. After giving the dry ingredients a good swirl, we will then add the wet ingredients. Keep in mind that it is crepe batter, so it's supposed to be very thin in consistency. Okay, we will then preheat both of our pans. Okay, now we're going to start our sauce. Heat up your pan, and we have 1/3 cup of orange juice. We'll just drop that right into there. Now you have to let this sit a little bit and let it bubble. Shouldn't take too long. While we're getting on that, we'll heat up the crepe pan too. You want to make sure the crepe pan is nice and hot so when you drop the butter in it melts and then you can get the crepes going. Alright, now that the sauce is starting to heat up, you then add your sugar. Give that a little mix. And then we're going to put a little bit of orange zest in there. Give that another mix. And then just let your sauce sit on the pan until your crepes are done. It'll just slowly, thicken up a little bit. Alright, now we're going to get the crepes going. Get a little butter in the pan. As you can see, the sauce is now bubbling. That's good. Alright, we'll butter our pan. Give the sauce another mix. We'll lower the heat on there. Okay, now we're going to add in the crepe batter. I like to just get a little bit in there, because then you can swirl it around. You want your crepe to be thin. You don't want it to be like a pancake. Like so. And then you let that cook for about 60 seconds and then it should be ready to flip. Okay, now our crepe is ready to flip. I've done this enough that I can do it without a spatula, but either way works. Alright, and now I'm going to get a pat of butter here and just toss it into my sauce. It'll give the sauce a nice silky texture. We'll also lower the heat. Stir in this butter. Okay. So the sauce is ready. We're going to keep the heat on just a little bit. Alright, now we're going to get our spatula and we're going to fold this crepe in half. And then we're going to fold that half into a half, make a nice little triangle here. It's really hot. Drop the flame. And then we take our whole crepe and put it directly into the sauce. We'll then tilt our sauce to one side and spoon it over the top of the crepe. You can see how the sauce thickened up really nicely with the sugar and the butter in it. Alright. Drop the flame. Grab a plate. Our crepe is ready to serve. And there. We'll drizzle the sauce right on top. And there you go, Crepes Souzette.